Hey, Mike here with Mike's Bags, and today I am reviewing the KaBooM by SwagBags. If you watched my last review I did of the Chaos, which is another bag by SwagBags, I kind of mentioned this video, or this bag, teased a little bit, said I was really excited about this one as well as that Chaos. So let's go ahead and dive in. I'll break this bag down, I'll tell you why I'm so excited about this bag as well, and how this complements or works with the Chaos. We'll start with the design, and first of all, I absolutely love the name KaBooM. I just think it's fun. I really like it for some reason. The design on here, SwagBags does phenomenal designs. Check out their website. I'll put a link in the description. I think it's swagbagscornhole.com, and go look. They have amazing designs. I'm sure you'll find something there you like, if not quite a few things you like. I love the colors of this bag. It really pops. So I have no issues with it. The design's great. These bags are ACL comp stamped for 2023, which is one of the reasons why I'm so excited about it. And really because it's ACL stamped and it has this carpet material. This is that Viper clone carpet. It's not the same as the Viper R. In fact, the Chaos that I just reviewed has the exact same carpet you get on that Viper R. This KaBooM has that clone carpet. I did a review of the B3 Coyote has it, the X-Level Lights Out, the Southwest Hefe has it, the Crazy 8-Legged, the KDS Wave. There's a bunch of bags that have this material on there. A lot of people like this better than the other carpet that the Viper R has on there. It's a 5-speed. It's a pretty true 5. It stays pretty consistently 5-speed. Even when it's new, it's maybe a touch faster, but it ends up staying pretty much right at 5. It's very controllable. It's very hole friendly. It slides up pretty much in any condition. It's just a wonderful material. It's one reason why these bags, this material, become so popular. Now, the fast side. This is basically, if you're familiar with SwagBags, this is the slow side of the Ruby. It's the Viking fast side, the Provence fast side, 7-speed material. It's fast but controllable. It is it slides up really well in normal, dry, fast bore conditions. Maybe the one knock on it would be sticky, humid conditions. It does start to slow down a little bit, so it drops from a 7 down to a little bit slower material. However, this carpet material, slow side, does play well in humidity. So even in humid conditions, you can flip it over. The carpet becomes the fast side. The fast side, it kind of flips, it becomes the slow side, so you flip on the speeds there. But in normal conditions, you're looking at about a 5, 7-ish speed bag on this. The template here is it's a medium template. I think pretty much every bag I've reviewed by SwagBags so far has had this medium template here for you, and they have a really nice fill. It's a mixed fill in here, which I like over just that 100% disc fill that a lot of bags are going to. It's still got enough of those discs in there. It gives you a decent hand feel. It still lands pretty soft, runs pretty true up the board. It doesn't have a lot of kick or bounce. You get all that bead fill, but you get more of that hole friendliness with those beads, and it does want to tend to kind of melt and drip in the hole a little better. That's why I like the mixed fill over just the 100% disc fill. Personal preference, but I love the fill that SwagBags is using in these bags. The amount of fill, it's got a decent amount, but it's not too full. It's not too crazy floppy, right? You've got some flop to it, but it's not overly floppy. It is not it's not super full. I mean, to me, if you're familiar with Ultra, this is closer to that Widow R template. It's basically the same template and flop on the Chaos image. These boat bags are basically identical template, flop size. They're just two different. They're just materials. All 4 materials are different on both these bags. But they actually do what I really like. So when I first saw these two bags, and I was excited to saw the materials, right? I was like, okay, we've got an ACL stamp bag that's comparable to the Viper R, but it's going to be priced better and probably more readily available. And now we have this clone carpet that a ton of you have been asking me about. Are there any ACL bags that have it? And up until now, I had to say, no, they're not. Well, now we have one, so I was super excited. But I was concerned because, these two materials play a lot alike. And I was like, well, are we going to have two of the same bags that SwagBags is introducing? They're going to be, identical in playability and just choose what you want. But really, what they do with these fast sides is by putting a faster fast side on the Chaos and a little bit slower on the KaBooM, they give you two different options and two different bags that really complement each other very well. So when you get fast boards, you can pull the KaBooM out and you can play, because if super fast boards, this fast side is just going to fly off the board. You just can't stop it into it. But you can play this bag. As the boards start to slow down, you can pull this bag out and you can throw it. If you're a harder thrower, you can throw the KaBooM. If you're a little bit softer thrower, you can throw the Chaos. So they give you a lot of options, and they really complement themselves really well to the fact that you can justify putting both these bags in your backpack because there's a situation where you can choose one over the other. And I love the fact that that someone at Swag Bags put some thought into saying, if we're going to design these two bags, they're going to have similar slow sides. Let's make the fast sides different enough that they can work, and these two bags can basically cover any situation you come in, and you can still play them a lot alike. So I love the fact what they did. I love the fact they chose a little bit slow side on this KaBooM instead of putting the same fast side they put on that Chaos on this bag as well. So now playability on this bag. This is a bag that is extremely versatile. Like that's why this material is so popular, is because what you can do with it, there's not a lot you can't do with it. If you like to run bags in the hole, you can run bags in the hole. It's super hole friendly. It's not going to hang up in the hole like a traditional carpet would. It's a 5-speed, like say if you're familiar with the Surefire, which a lot of you probably are, and you play the Surefire slow side, that's a 5-speed material. One of the knocks on that is it hangs on the hole. It just hangs on. It just sometimes catches the hole and hangs, and it is not as hole friendly as some other materials could be. This is hole friendly, but it plays the same. And I would rather, for me personally, I would rather have this material than throw something with a Surefire. So I just love the consistency of this. I love the fact that you can play this in humidity. I love the fact that this doesn't hang on the hole like the Surefire does. It's also, I think that mixed fill, I mentioned about that, I think that mixed fill also makes these bags a little more hole friendly. You know, kind of, you know, I'm nitpicking here, but I do think they make it a little more hole friendly. So I love the hole friendliness of this bag. You can definitely run bags in the hole and just outscore your opponent with this, no problem at all. But the other thing you can do with it is you can play a dirty style game, right? You can control this slow side, and you can throw a blocker up there and put it in the way. And there's enough fill in these bags that if they're blocked, you can still collect them, right? You don't have to get, you know, I talk about this in the cast video. You know, when you have floppy bags, they tend to want to kind of smash up and not push through, and you end up bullying bags on the way or kicking bags off. But these bags have enough fill in them. All you do is clip the corner and they'll go in. They're so collectible. I had no problems collecting them. When bags are hanging on the corner or the side of the hole somewhere, you don't have to go crazy aggressive. You just throw your normal shot in and catch them, just clip them. They'll probably fall in. Even on the back of the hole, they're not difficult. But if I did have one hang, I can't remember if when I started, if I had one of these hanging. If I did, it was probably hanging on the back of the hole. In most bags on the back, there are difficult to collect. But really, in all honesty, bags are very collectible. They're very hole friendly. They're fun to throw. They're full enough. You can definitely throw rolls or flops if that's your game. You can cut these bags. You can play that traditional carpet style game with shaping shots and finding ways to get around bags like you would do with a normal carpet bag, but yet you don't sacrifice that hole friendliness that you do with some of those stickier carpet bags, and you give yourself the versatility. So if you're at a blind draw and you know your partner wants to throw a fast bag and you want to throw a slower, stickier bag, this is a great option to compromise on, because you can both play your style of game and do it well. Like this bag does both of them very well. So it's a phenomenal bag. I absolutely, you know, I've been a fan of this material since I first discovered it, and I've been really hyping up all the bags that use it. And like I said, a lot of you guys have been asking me for a while now, hey, is there an ACL stamp bag that has it? And the KaBooM does have it. So now Swag Bags has come out with that. They should be releasing these here over the next few weeks for you, so keep an eye out. You definitely want to jump on their social media accounts, their Facebook. There's a Facebook page, as well as there's a Facebook fan group called Swag Nation. I'll put a link in the description for both of those. You want to like their Facebook page, you want to join that fan group, because they're going to announce in their, I say they're going to have, I'm pretty positive, pretty sure they're going to announce in there when they do the release, so you'll be aware, when the first one's aware, you can jump on and grab a set. And be honest with you, Swag Bags prices are very reasonable. They're some of the cheaper priced bags out there, yet you're not sacrificing quality. They've been running right about $80 for most of their bags, and I'm guessing these are going to be about right at that same price. The beauty of this, and what I like about these is you know, you can, Ultra is like $150 or something for their bags, right? For a set of their Viper R's. You can get yourself a set of Chaos and a set of KaBooM for the price of one of those Ultra bags. And then you have more playability, more options to go with it. So definitely check them out. I highly recommend the KaBooM, just like the Chaos. This is a bag that's going to stay in my backpack. I'm gonna have a lot of fun throwing this bag. I think you will too. So definitely check out the KaBooM by Swag Bags. I thank you guys so much for your support, and thank you for watching.